Hello, and welcome to the Dave and Josh show. I'm Dave, and my co-host is
Josh. What's up?
So,
How we doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, I just thought I'd switch some stuff up for a bit.
Yes. Be the ugly one for once.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. I'm the ugly one all the time.
I'm in Dave's ugly one, not Josh.
So anyway, I'm Josh. This is my co-host Dave. Hence why the show's called the Dave and Josh Show.
Don't fuck that up. That's the fucking title.
Hey, it's not my fault. I forget to breathe while I talk, so I usually run out of air before I continue speaking.
My subscribers, they know we're new. They're new subscribers. It's all good.
Or are they? Or are they in the future?
They might subscribe. Yeah.
Are these in the future, about 1,000 years from now, and we're just brains and test tubes?
Maybe. You never know. Sperm cells.
Yeah, this is all virtual reality. We're still a sperm.
Do you know what? Right. So I'll quickly say this. So in the description of some of our different social medias and stuff that we posted up, follow us anywhere you can find us. It's the Dave and Josh Show. Simple as. But in the description, so I've put it as like we talk about anything and everything between reality, normal life to fucking UFOs, and that was just a little snippet. Your mind is going to be blind.
Well, I mean, if you by the time you watch this, if you're in the future, if we've got Patreon, Dave will blow something else for a decent amount of money.
Listen, I have my limits. Very low limits, but I have limits.
Hey, 20 is 20.
Fucking coronavirus is killing us off. Fuck it, I'll suck some things. I'll do anything for money.
But I won't do that. Oh no.
Listen, everything has its price.
Maybe, but I don't think there's a multi-trillionaire out there to pay me.
Or soon to be trillionaire Amazon guy, whatever his name is.
I don't think Jeff Bezos is fucking bothered about watching us.
He's number one subscriber right now out of our very few subscribers, and that's okay because he's a major supporter of the show. I keep burping chili. It's fucking horrible.
Chili?
So I had chili con carne. I'm trying chili con carne for lunch, right?
That's what I had.
Is it? What for lunch?
Yeah. I cooked it from scratch.
What the fuck is that? That's a high five. There you go.
Yeah, I cooked it from scratch. Not many people know that I love cooking. I mean proper cooking. Not, let me just get it out the freezer, out of a can. I love getting the raw ingredients and just
eating them. Fuck the cooking process.
Yeah, fucking raw meat, baby.
From the carnivore to the fucking diet. No, that's good. Do you know what? I don't fucking know what I do. Cooking show. Listen, fucking expand your horizons. Cooking show. Because I love cooking from scratch. I actually cooked a massive batch of chili con carne yesterday. Used 2 punnets, like the trays of meat, a kilogram each. 2 of those, 2 onions, like fucking 4 garlic, chilies. Just doubled everything. I've got that for like 5 days, and nice and fat today.
What I had, it was carrot, peppers, chilies.
You have carrot in your chili?
Oh, it's fucking beautiful, especially when it's grated.
I'm going to say it's in every episode. Such a northern thing.
It's not though. Not many people.
So weird.
I am the only person.
To bulk it up, I guess.
I'm the only person known to put carrot in. I mean, my dad's an ex-professional chef.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's like, fuck are you doing?
Why are you ruining a fucking chili con carne?
But it had so much flavour as well. It's unreal, especially when it's grated and you've got it steaming in there. And I was greedy. I fried off some bacon, made it crispy bacon, chopped it up into a bowl, fried off the mince, and then added all the ingredients together.
What? Wait, bacon with the mincemeat.
Streaky bacon, because it crisps really nice. And then you've got all the nice soft stuff, and then you've got the crisp of the bacon.
I can't say that I've ever done that, but maybe. I actually had last night. So this was a recommendation to me, and it was a turkey burger. There's nothing too far-fetched.
Sounds foul to me.
I don't like turkey. Oh, hold tight. Hold your fucking horses, Josh, right? Because
turkey sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
This is so yin and yang. We're like a fucking man.
When you can light a match off a piece of meat, what's supposed to be like chicken, but it tastes nothing like fucking chicken, then you've got a problem.
It kind of does taste like chicken. How do you explain turkey?
How does turkey taste like chicken?
To an extent.
That's like saying humans taste like pork.
We do. I've tried.
Oh
that's a lie. Sausage.
What you do in your private time is between you and whoever's in your private time.
Everything has its price. But these turkey burgers, right? So weirdly,
gobble.
Yeah, fucking hell. Weirdly, they're meant to have egg to bind the mince turkey, and they're meant to have apple and garlic. Why the fuck is that a recipe? But I mean, like, I'm not a Michelin star chef, so I don't understand all the fucking reasons why things go together. But I had it, and it was a bit funky. Yeah, I didn't hate it. It was a bit funky. It was super. The meat was about 3 centimeters big. So that's my fault because I made the fucking patties. But yeah, it was super thick and a bit garlicky and a bit of apple. Apple doesn't go with turkey, I don't think. Apple and pork. What's the funny, Josh?
It was a bit thick with a bit of garlic and apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if you can hear that in the background, it's a fucking helicopter with giant water balloons. We've had a massive fire near my house last 5 days now. Maybe
still going.
more. Oh, yeah. It's not as bad as it has been. I mean, last 4 days, we've had nothing but smoke outside. I think yesterday was the first time we didn't have smoke.
Question. Is anyone harmed? That you know?
No.
Okay.
I have no idea. But whoever's doing the fire is probably toasty.
Fucking hell. I was going to say, if no one's harmed, I can make a joke of this, even though someone's house is probably fucking burned down, unfortunately. But I can make a joke and say, how fun would it be just throwing water balloons from a fucking helicopter? Especially like the fucking downfalls. The downfalls of throwing a water balloon out.
No houses were burned. Unless
no
you
houses
class.
are burnt in the making of this fire.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, if you hear the giant helicopter in the background, it's not the FBI or the MI6 looking for me, so we're fine. My internet's.
We live like 4 hours away. We live about 4 or 5 hours away from each other, but I heard the fucking helicopter just then. I don't know if you can hear it on the mic. It just went past, but and they were throwing water balloons at me. What the fuck?
Yeah. Going back to the burgers, if you when we ever after all the shit virus is gone, did you really just put water on your head?
Yeah, I'm in one of those moods. Go on.
I'll make you a burger.
Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you.
I'll make you a burger, and I can guarantee you will struggle.
I'll struggle. What, to eat it or
Yeah.
to hold it or what? Is it just?
No, you'll struggle to eat it. They don't look big, but when you start eating them, they fill you up really quick.
If you ever met me in real life, because you haven't, right? You'll see I look like a pregnant woman, right? I'm like skinny, but then I have this massive stomach, and it just doesn't fuck off. I weigh like a decent amount. My BMI is a decent amount. It's got this fucking fat tummy. Never said that word in my
Are you
life.
sure it's a fat stomach and not some sort of alien creature ready to burst out?
Well, listen, it's
You've not been any weird eggs lately, have you?
turkey babies.
Nah, I lived in Florida. We moved just after September the 11th.
Yeah.
We moved in the October, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So we was there with the aftermath of the airports and all the security with all the heavy machine guns and shit. They still have them now, but you very rarely see them. Back then, they were fucking everywhere. So we celebrated Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Just we got invited to Thanksgiving, but we never went. But then people started showing up and saying, "Oh, since you didn't want to come to us, we'll come to you and we'll cook and fetch stuff to you." So we got into the habit of having Thanksgiving every November. But fucking turkey, man.
Hang on, I'm not aware of Thanksgiving. I've heard of Thanksgiving, but just do they have turkey then and Christmas, or am I being like just really naive?
Just say that again. I've got a friend asking about one of my friends who's slightly a perv. He's not going to watch this, so I don't really care.
He's a fucking pervert.
So, tell me, say the question again.
I said Thanksgiving turkeys. Are they like you have a turkey for Thanksgiving and you have it for Christmas in America as well?
Yeah, it's.
So if you're fucking bored of turkeys, then America's definitely going to be bored of turkeys. Don't move to America. Two a year. 2 crowns. I love turkey. Turkey's amazing. Turkey sandwiches. Everyone loves a turkey sandwich. Don't bullshit me.
Yeah.
Pepper.
I don't.
Peppercorn pepper though. None of that fucking grind white pepper, whatever it is. I like white pepper though. Grind.
God, my PC's not liking the sound of my phone. What the hell?
To quickly segue, this fucking room is still not done. I'm going to have someone comment one day, but like, fucking do your room. Jesus Christ, you're like a little teenager.
Well, I need to. I might have to change my room back around because I don't really like where my drums are. I don't like where that sofa is behind me. I want to get rid of that sofa because as much as I love that sofa, we've had it since we lived in Florida. It's just.
It looks like 1980s.
No, early 2000s. That was one of the most expensive sofa sets at the time in America. Yeah.
That's someone your fucking roommate would nap on.
See, the thing is, it's so fucking comfy. It saved my life, believe it or not.
Your sofa has saved your life.
Yes.
You come up with some weird shit, man.
No,
tell me the story.
Right. Do you really want to get into the story?
I want to say yeah, but all right, yeah, let's just go.
Right. When we moved over back from America due to family reasons and blah blah blah, we moved to a place called Clayworth. And then a year later, we had to move because it was a rental and the house was just too small.
Okay.
So we moved into a place called the Rectory. So one night, I think it was a few months after we moved in, day before, I felt shit. Kept puking. I got to the point where I was just puking black.
Is that why you like Venom so much?
No. I like Venom just for a reason we'll get into probably another time or later. So during the night, I finally got some sleep and I woke up. I went to get out of bed. I went to stand up and I couldn't. And my appendix was fucked and I didn't know. Legged it in, crouched down, legged into the bathroom. And I hit the door that hard to open it up because I couldn't open it through the pain. I smashed through the door. So Mum gets up, running through to see what was up. And there's me on the floor, sweating, just black bile, near enough everywhere.
Gonorrhea.
No. So she's like, right, I'm like, my appendix is, I think it's about to pop. I can't fucking stand up. I can't do anything. And she's like, right, well, I'm going to call the ambulance. Stay up here. I thought, I can't stay up here. So I fucking managed to get downstairs. I have no idea how. So the stairs were like that.
Right.
And crouched, going onto the side. Because I'd say it's agony, but like I mentioned, I don't know if we posted the video. I don't know if we ever did. But I have a problem with my brain where my nervous system doesn't kick in with pain. So when something's wrong, it's more or less too late to get it sorted.
So we often have conversations off camera and we kind of get fucking but yes, yeah, I've recorded that conversation.
So I went into the front room where that sofa was, and I laid down, and it's the early version of memory foam in that seat. No, in the cushions.
Okay. Yeah.
So I laid down, and it just sunk into it, and it was one of the best feelings ever. Where it kept my stomach to a level with enough pressure not to pop the appendix, because it was about to pop.
Yeah.
So obviously the ambulance comes and I get rushed into hospital, and they're trying to jab me with all these different drugs and painkillers and stuff, tell them to piss off. And
you little addict.
I don't. The friend to tie me down, so I'd take the medicine because I won't let them. They saw I was in pain because of the fucking pure agony I was in, but obviously I couldn't register that I'm like probably gonna die at some point because of my appendix. So I allowed them to give me the injection and give me the tablets and whatnot. And
Josh, lick this battery. See? You gave in, man. No joking. Go on.
Well, that's a battery. It's not fucking drugs, is it?
Split it open, do some fucking battery acid.
And then I wouldn't have a tongue left.
Anyway,
I during the day I'm fine, but at night I'm sat there and I felt my appendix pop inside me.
Fuck's sake.
I'm not making this up. I can even get a confirmation video of my parents as well. Well, my mum. My dad.
Was a video of it like popping.
No, because no one saw it. And I felt it pop. And if anybody wants to try this, they can. If you get a water balloon
Fucking loves a water balloon.
Fill it up with warm soup, thick soup. Put it under your t-shirt and pop the balloon. But make sure it pops on your skin. And you'll feel what it feels like having your appendix pop inside you.
Right, okay. That's disgusting. Fucking... Why? What? And soup as well. So you're going to lift it up and be like, oh, leaking potato.
Well, it got to the point to where I got rushed into hospital. They had to call a surgeon in because there were no surgeons in. And I got operated on, and according to mum, one of the nurses come out and said, we're lucky that we got him in time, because if not, he would have died from blood poisoning.
You'd have died of what, sorry?
Blood poisoning. So I'm in hospital, and obviously I'm infected to shit. I mean, I couldn't move. Sweating buckets. I fucking lost nearly all my body weight through sweating. And yeah, all fun and games. So then I got sent home, but my appendix bubbled up. The scar bubbled up because of the infection.
Fucking hell, right, okay.
And I'm in bed downstairs because Dad built a makeshift bed downstairs for me because I couldn't make it upstairs. And temperature kept going higher and higher, so I got rushed back into hospital. And on that night, the scar ripped open.
Why?
Well, you did ask for it. That's why I asked you at the beginning, are you sure? So, anyway, the scar turned into an abscess. The scar turned into an abscess from all the leftover pus and shit from the appendix that didn't clean out properly.
The pus and shit, yeah.
Not actual pieces of shit, because, you know. So there's me and a doctor fucking squeezing away or getting everything out. And
Dr. Pimple Popper.
I don't think she wouldn't touch this.
That's saying
so. I go to a wait, and this doctor comes this next morning, says, right, this is what needs to happen. You need to use a scalpel to this other doctor and cut it open and use clean solution to clean out the wound and put a patch over it so we can put a drain on later.
Fucking hell, man.
So the dickhead doctor, without gloves, gets both of his thumbs, presses into my scar and rips it open.
Oh.
So I had a family friend who we no longer speak to with me, and it took him and 3 nurses to hold me down from nearly knocking the doctor out.
I don't blame you.
Keep in mind, I'm still weak from the infection. It still takes 3 people to hold me down. So, I will show you the scar. That's it. There. Yeah. That's where he put his thumbs in and fucking teared it.
I can see it on camera, but yeah, it's a little bit. It's about what, an inch thick, by probably about 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
It was wider than that when it was healing.
Yeah, imagine.
There's actually. I think I was 18, 19.
Yeah, so some years
on
ago.
my old profile on Facebook, what I don't use, but I keep it activated just in case I need to switch over. Just in case my main account gets deleted. I've got pictures of the hole.
I am never, I was going to say subscribing to that. I'm never following you. Never friend requesting you on Facebook.
Well, people didn't think it was real. I was in college at the time. And people were like, oh, it's faking it. So I took pictures.
That's fucking horrible.
So I end up getting this fucking draining system. It's like a pump, what you carry around in a black bag. attached to me. So Mum comes and picks me up to go and get my hair cut because by then it just needed to be all shaved off. I say Mum, both of my parents come pick me up.
Give
So
credit where credit's due.
My dad's a fucking legend. Before this, I couldn't eat chicken. I stopped eating chicken because I couldn't handle the taste, and I didn't realize it was due to my fucking appendix. If your taste of food starts going off like your favorite foods and stuff, either go and get checked out, or your taste buds are changing. But it shouldn't affect the way you eat your main meats and foods.
So episode 1 of the Dave and Josh show, I started liking mushrooms, tomatoes, and cheese, and I'm fucking ill apparently.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
I know.
If you go off your main foods, if you start eating chicken and the chicken makes you ill, unless you've undercooked it, which I very highly doubt you do because salmonella.
It's quite easy to.
It's
cook,
common sense to. Oh well, it's slightly pink. Let me keep frying it. Yeah. And you end up ill from eating. You need to go and get checked because there's another story to why I know about this. So I'm walking around and thinking, oh. I'm thinking, I wonder what that was. I was like, what's up? I'm like, I just feel like I've had a static shock. So I'm walking. I go, oof. It turns out the fucking machine they gave me was faulty. So I was getting electroshocks from this fucking pump. And it's like, what the fuck?
Fucking beat me while you're down.
So I'm recovering from being poisoned. I'm recovering from fucking getting my scar ripped open. And then they decide to give me a fucking folic pump. So we go back to the hospital. And Mum's like, you need to change that. They're like, well, we can't. I'm like, well, you're going to have to, or you're going to have to take it out. And I'll just deal with the poisoning myself with the antibiotics you give me.
Yeah.
And they're like, why? I'm like, because it's giving me electric shocks. And they're like, no, it's not. So one of the nurses takes me back into this fucking room where a couple more of these pumps are. And she pulls on the lead and it shocks her. And she goes, fucking hell, what was that? Like, now do you believe me? She's like, yeah. Sorry, Mr. Alton. I'm like, oh, A, don't call me Mr. Alton. It's Josh. I'm not a fucking 60-year-old man. And B, just change it. Just make sure it's not going to fucking shock me. So then all that gets sorted. I heal. And then all of a sudden, I start getting tonsil stones.
Tonsil stones?
Yeah. Also known as saliva stones.
Right, okay.
You're looking at me weird. Just go on your phone.
No, I believe it.
No, I want you to look at them. I want you type in tonsil stones because saliva stones are slightly different. They're formed in different parts.
I could spell. They're very much a thing. Hang on, I ain't hit the picture yet.
I'd say share the picture, but it's not pleasant. So if you want to look at them, look up tonsil stones. So I dealt with having tonsil stones for nearly 10 years.
Sorry, can I just explain what that looks like if anyone's like interested but doesn't want to actually see it? They look like bits of sharded teeth or something. I don't know. Just random in your fucking gums at the back of your throat. Fuck that. Don't look at it. My advice. It's horrible.
Look at it.
And you have tonsil stones.
It's calcium and bits of food go into your tonsils because people don't realise that there's little holes in the back of your tonsils.
Right.
So the food, micro pieces of food, what you chew, when you swallow,
Cool.
go into it and the form. So then you start getting sore throats. Them sore throats, within a few years, turn into septic throats. And then you start losing your taste for certain stuff. So by the end of, before the beginning of last year, I couldn't eat pork, couldn't eat beef. I couldn't stomach the smell of fish. I don't eat fish anyway. But any smell of fish nearly killed me. Running to the bathroom. I don't have a weak stomach. I can smell anything. I won't react.
Even your own farts.
Yeah, even the ones what smell like nuclear waste. Every time I smelt fish, I felt sick. I felt dizzy. And the trick to get the tonsil stones out of your throat is you have to massage there and poke your finger in the back of your throat and press down in the area. You can see a white dot and they'll pop out.
Fucking hell.
And sometimes it takes fucking ages. So you're ripping the skin with your nails because you're pressing down that hard to get rid of all this shit. Because you're poisoning, you're literally poisoning yourself. Because it like gets, obviously when you get a septic throat, you get all the gunk and pus from the tonsil stones trickling down you without you realizing.
So the actual stones, if I didn't actually like look into anything like that, are they like more or less binded into the actual skin? Like it's
No, basically what it does,
pull them off. Like,
when they form, they make a tiny pin drop hole become bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger and bigger. I had holes in the back of my throat inside from after poking them out. And some of them were the size of a fucking pea. So I got to the point to where I was eating barely one meal a day. It was chicken. And it got that bad, I had to douse all my food in vinegar and hot sauce. So I didn't feel sick.
I get hot sauce with like vinegar on chicken.
Vinegar burns. Vinegar starts. It starts. Yeah, the food. So I didn't have to keep it in my mouth for too long to swallow. I could just chew twice and swallow. And
imagine vinegar somewhat is a. I don't know if it is, but like an antiseptic, like a.
It is.
Yeah.
It cleans. That's why you can use white vinegar and stuff for cleaning cuts and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Even though it hurts like a bitch.
So you said about the guy that stuck his thumbs in you.
Oh,
I was going to leave it there. Leave the episode is there, and people are like, "What the fuck?" No joke. But
oh my!
But where he like stretched you out. But he hurt your appendix. It sounds like he hurt you.
No. But my appendix were out by then.
No, I mean like the gash, the hole. Everything I'm saying sounds terrible. It sounds bad anyway, but I mean, it just sounds sexual innuendoed. But
and that's supposed to be me, not you.
But I had a dentist. I would go in there, and my teeth were fucking secure as anything. Go on.
Did he tell you to close your eyes and go ah? He didn't touch you. Did you feel like a warm pipe going in your mouth?
Oh, man. What have I fucking done?
Don't close your mouth.
What have our subscribers subscribed to? Jesus Christ.
Either they're as fucked up as we are, or
it's true. They've subscribed because they're fucked up.
The two crude not to well. I'm going to say this, and it's going to make me sound like an asshole. They're too far up themselves to actually realise what's funny and what's not. And yes, we will keep that in.
Yeah. So the dentist, I go in there with completely fine, like strong teeth. And you go in there, and he was a big burly guy, right? And then when he said, "Close your eyes and open your mouth," no, joking, he did. He'd literally have his hand, right? Bear in mind, I'm fucking 10 or something at this age. Hand more or less here, right, covering most of my face, and do that on my tooth, and it'd wobble my teeth to see if they're right. And he'd move them, but he'd make teeth that were completely fine, wobbly, to the point I'd go home from the dentist thinking, what fucking teeth this, and this is giving me fucking nightmares to tell you, right? I've literally gone home going, shit, are my teeth going to fall out? I just stop. This one goes up, that one goes up, that one. He made them so fucking wobbly just by him testing it. But fine, all right, do that to your tooth. Ain't going nowhere. You fucking proper go for it. It's giving me massive nightmares. Like waking up, you go to the fucking mirror and like, oh, I've got no teeth.
See, when it comes to nightmares and your teeth falling out, if you look into what your dreams mean, that means you're stressed about something.
Yeah, well, I haven't had that nightmare for a few years, but yeah, just.
But if you dream about having your appendix ripped out of you, then I have no idea what that means.
Yeah. Maybe you wake up and it's happening.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just getting electric shocked.
Middle of the operation. Oh, how's it going? Yeah, I guess I'm a holy man now.
What's that cheese?
Oh,
is it Swiss? Yeah.
Swiss cheese is also the French cheese. That's holy. It's like a good pair of Sunday socks, nice and holy.
Yeah, most of my socks got holes, and I walk around with socks all the time. It's fucking burn holes.
Oh, I prefer.
Roly-polies.
Unless I've got shoes on, I prefer bare feet. I can't stand stuff on my feet.
I don't. I have tattoos on my feet, and my parents didn't know about them. And
you've got toes on your feet. Fucking hell, you freak!
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I've got tattoos on my feet. Is what I meant to say, but I didn't say. I swear I did.
No, you said I've got toes on my feet.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Holy shit!
I've got toes in my head, and
I've got slightly long toes on my fingers, but not my hand. But I think they're called fingers.
Yeah, so I've got tattoos on my feet, and I hid them from my parents. They know about them. I just don't show them off. And I've developed just wearing socks 24/7. Like I sleep without socks, but just
see. I can remember my 21st birthday. My parents don't like tattoos, but everyone in my family's got them. Well, in my line of family. So on my 21st birthday, my sister's like, save up money, and I'll take you to the tattoo place I go to. I'm like, fine, that's fine. And the guy's like, it's going to cost around £160 to get your tattoo done. It's 20 quid deposit for your first tattoo. So I went, had that done. Not many people know I've got this tattoo.
That looks similar to Death Stranding guy.
So I know what you mean.
I've not got there in the game yet. Fuck's sake. I've met him. What have I? I'm not the
fucking hell. You met him in real life.
I'm not met. We're bros. We're best buds.
Yeah.
Troy Baker's.
You're going on his podcast next.
Yeah. Fuck this show.
Dave and Troy Baker's podcast show. Coming soon.
That would be fucking sick.
So, last year, I said, for my birthday, it was 2018's Christmas. So I don't want anything for Christmas. There's nothing I need. I got an Xbox One X off my parents because they didn't know what else to get me. It was that or one of the £300 scuff controllers.
Right. Okay.
I said I didn't want them to spend that much money on a controller. So they got me the Xbox. Even though I said I didn't want it, because what I do when people start asking what I want, I go for the most expensive shit. I do it on purpose. I do it on purpose because I know they'll say, no, you're not having it.
Yeah.
So then I got money off my sisters and both of my brothers. And then for my birthday, I got money as well. Okay. So that's fine. So I got this done.
The Venom tattoo. There you go.
I've got plans for more Venom on this arm. So
you just more Venom on this arm.
The other tattoo only cost me £80. Believe it or not. Because obviously my arm's fucking wide, so it didn't take him long to do. And my Venom tattoo was supposed to be £225, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah.
See, I don't know why I can remember this one, but when it comes to the Venom one, I can't. So the guy's like, oh, well, it's going to take nearly 3 hours to do. Hour and a half later. Oh, we're done. You said it's going to take 3 hours. It's like, yeah, but we're done. That was including all the colours and he did it by eye as well, which was very impressive.
Well, so he didn't have a little stencil, like he didn't draw up a stencil.
He had the outlines of how the head shape is.
Yeah.
But he didn't have anything else. It was just the line for the head. Everything else is all freehand. So he's like, yeah, well, since it's like less than we expected in time, we'll just say it's £160. But since you've left a £60 deposit, it's £100.
You fucking robbed him, man.
I'm like, are you sure? Because I fucking hate undercutting people, especially when they're fucking amazing at the skill. If I think your skill's perfect and I want something done off you, then I will pay a price.
Organize his price.
I don't know. It's like the second time I went, and it's the second time he's given me a decent discount.
Yeah, seems like a fucking decent guy.
So all I have to do now, because obviously he said come back beginning of the year and get them touched up, both tattoos touched up. You can have them done for free. We'll get it sorted. So I said, okay, and then obviously this bullshit happened.
Bullshit being COVID-19.
I mean, I was hoping for zombies, but still time.
I was, no, you never know.
But yeah, if you're in the Doncaster area, they're on Instagram. I am going to give them a shout out because they're fucking awesome people. Sacred Skin Arts.
Sacred Skin Arts. That's the Instagram handle, yeah?
Yeah. The guy who tattooed me is called Blue. B-U-L.
See? No wonder he's a sick guy.
B-L-U, not B. There's my dyslexia popping in. But yeah.
How did that? It doesn't really look on the camera. Well, actually, it looks like purple.
If you're in the Doncaster area, phone up first because they're always busy. I had to wait nearly a full year to get mine done. Make an appointment.
The guy's so fucking sick. He's got to keep going out the fucking door. That's why.
Make an appointment. Go and speak to him. Make your appointment and get it done. They probably won't recognise my name because I am a nobody at the moment. But yeah, seriously, just go and get one done. Worth the money. My sister's husband wants to take me to his tattoo artist, but his tattoos are like stupidly expensive. The cheapest one is under £1,000
for one tattoo.
For one tattoo.
Crikey.
What
I'll
you
tell
say?
you a little. I was gonna say, I'll tell you a little tattoo story. So,
You got Pinocchio done.
I fucking wish I had Pinocchio done. So, are you ready for this one? I go to. So all my tattoos have been hidden, right? Like none of my family has seen them at this point. And I'm buzzing. I've basically got 2 tattoos of like images, but then I'm going to have writing under it this next time I get tattooed. So I go in a tattoo parlor. I'm getting a different artist than usual, and I go in there, and I basically wanted one image and like had the writing underneath it to match that image, and vice versa. So writing on each foot. I go in there and I say, I want this. And they're like, oh, okay, I understand. And I said, like, the Sailor Jerry style font. Have you drank Sailor Jerry's?
I think I've seen
It's the font, because he's like an artist.
Like a rope style font, isn't it?
It's kind of like a scripty kind of writing. But yeah, so anyway. She's like, okay, no problem, love it, da, 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 da. And she's got these 2 fonts, words, more. She puts them on my foot, and because of the type of tattoos I've got, the way they sort of finish didn't really go well. So she bent around and go, what about that? And I go, yeah, that's kind of cool, but that needs to be a little bit bigger, and that looks a bit weird now. So kept playing with it. So she kept putting a stencil on my foot, and how about that? Yeah, it looked quite decent. Oh, but about this. Okay, no worries. I'm not that fussy, by the way. I'm not an arsehole. She also...
Well.
It is going on my fucking skin. But anyway, she...
He's not, honestly. He's not
she, thanks. She basically was saying, like, oh, fuck, that needs to be bigger. It looks a bit weird or whatever. So anyway, finally, she's like, I think this is it. Puts them on. And I'm looking in the mirror like, do you know those when you go into a shop and there's sort of like the angled shoe mirrors where it's sort of like you're massively tall and you're just looking at this like bar. I'm looking at that, I'm like, oh, okay, that looks fucking sick. Right, let's do it. She goes, right, you ready? Yeah? Oh, yeah, cool. Zzz. As soon as she does the first line, I've gone, oh my God. Oh my God. She's put them around the fucking wrong way. She's put my fucking tattoos around the wrong way. It doesn't make sense. So the words are and this is no word at all. I literally just didn't say anything. I was like, oh shit. You ever gone red in the face? Like, imagine that on times 10, times fucking 20. I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Like, how do I tell her to fucking stop? She's tattooed. But she kept putting on my feet. And then the last time she done that, like, her arms didn't cross, but she put fucking tattoos on the wrong way. As that. But because I've seen the mirror, I'm like, oh yeah, that's fucking brilliant. And she's done the first line. I'm like, hang on, that doesn't begin with like that letter. So I'm like, what the fuck? I've realised they're the wrong way around, and I didn't say anything. So my synopsis, because all my tattoos so far, I've only got like 4, have been like, they all mean something. So I was like, oh, it means this, but it's kind of ironic that it's backwards. So that's my little story. And I last got tattooed. That was when I was 21. I'm 27, so fucking hell, it's put me off tattoos for a little bit, but I do want more.
We need to get our logo finalised. We have to get the logo tattooed on us.
Just Dave and Josh on our... What we should do is like the intro to this, where you said you was Dave and I'm Josh. I had a massive block writing. I'm like Josh or Alton. And then like massive numbers, like a fucking football team. And you have Dave and yours.
Well, as long as I can have the year I was born, I'm fine.
The what?
The year I was born.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I think if everything goes well, we need to get the tattoo Dave and Josh show tattooed.
Just fucking Steve-O.
Just meet up and get someone to record a video as getting it done.
Where's the placement?
Anyway.
Bum cheek.
I have it on your stick dick. I said that fucking backwards then. I meant to say dipstick.
I thought, you know what? You surprise me each and every single day.
I surprise everyone. Here's one for you. Random fact of the show. What part of the human body grows first while inside the womb?
Can I guess? Can I
Go
guess?
on. Guess.
Oh, all right. Okay, fucking say so.
Yeah, well, you froze for a second.
Oh, okay. So teeth. I don't know how to guess.
How the fuck do teeth grow first?
I don't
You
know.
don't even have teeth when you pop out.
Well, no, there's like a picture of like a child or like a baby or something, and it's their like skeleton, and they have 1 billion teeth, like not literally, but they have so many teeth waiting to come through. It's fucking horrible. look,
No,
Google that.
It's I've seen it. I mean, I fucking love that type of shit.
Facts, yeah, but not the fucking teeth in kids.
Oh no! I love the X-rays. I don't fucking no. It's actually the asshole. Your anus forms first, and then your mouth forms after.
Oh my god!
It's true fact, because the mouth and the asshole are linked by one long tube.
I imagine, yeah, they are, aren't they? So they are weird.
And the same skin on your lips is the same skin as your asshole is.
Tender. So you got tender lips and tender ass.
I mean, if you've got a tender ass, then I don't know what you've been doing. No kink shaming here.
Josh's College of Useless Knowledge. It's useless, but fuck me, I didn't know about that. Don't fuck me.
Yeah, but if you're doing the
my arsehole's tender.
If you're doing the competitions, what people are doing, and you're hosting it,
right?
That can be one of your questions. No one's going to get it unless they work with human biology.
I just want to know what the crowd would say. They would laugh at it and be like, "Fucking hell, what question?"
Well, yeah, the arsehole is the first thing what forms.
Second, lips. Now you know.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking brainiac. I wasn't aware of
that. And do you know how crisps/chips were formed? I say /chips because the American viewers.
How they're formed?
How they were first made.
I haven't actually got potatoes. I know they're potatoes, but go on.
All right. A guy went to a restaurant in one of the... I have to remember this because it's been a while since I read up on it. I think it was France or one of the American states. It was being an asshole, asking for thin sliced chips, as in potato fries.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, chef keeps making fresh ones, cutting them thinner and thinner, and they keep getting sent back. So the chef wanted to pull one over on this asshole. Don't be a fucking asshole when you go out to eat. If you've ordered if you've ordered your food and it's not come out the way you want it, just say politely, because you don't know what the chefs are going to do if you send the food back and you're being a complete asshole.
That, and sometimes just don't have that high expectation. I mean, what you pay for is what you get, but like, if it's just not to your standard, doesn't mean it's bad. I know you paid for a service, but
I'll get to a story in a second, if that's all right with Dave.
That's completely fine with me, Josh.
Anyway, so the chef turned around, got a grater. I know that the grater with the wide lips. I want to say wide lips because I don't know else. So at the back, you've got the cheese grater part.
Yeah.
And then at the other side, you've got the really, the useless thing with the super tiny fucking cactus pricks. And at the side, you've got the long
smiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got a potato. I could be wrong. He could have chopped it with a knife, but as far as I can remember, he used a cheese grater. I sliced the potato thin, and then fried them off, sent them out, and the guy fucking loved them. Keep in mind, this is back when African Americans were separated and hung and all the other bullshit what shouldn't have happened. It was a black chef.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was fucking genius then.
African American chef. So all you racist pricks out there who are eating potato chips, you are basically eating whatever you call them, what African Americans actually invented. Believe it or not, most stuff that people eat were invented by African Americans, like peanut butter.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, peanut butter was made by an African American. It became famous by African American. The Egyptians were making peanut butter as well.
Really? I couldn't think that would be their thing.
Seriously, if you look at all the inventions what African American and Egyptians made, as well as the Greek and Rome, you were shocked.
I'm shocked that like this guy made crisps. Yeah, crisps. I'm getting confused.
Just to piss off someone.
Fair fucking play. He's revolutionized. Can't say that word.
Revolutionized.
Yeah, which are fantastic.
So
he was like Mr. Dorito or something like that.
No. It was normal crisps. So do you go to Aldi?
Every now and then.
Yeah. Right. I want you next time you go. Sorry for the rattling. To pick a bag of these up.
I think I've had something very similar, not the sea salt version. I think I've had them. They're really nice.
Yeah.
They're hand cooked. Yeah.
There's a big bag you can get. They do all sorts of different flavors, but they're the smaller pack and they work out obviously cheaper, but you get 6 in a pack.
6 crisps in a pack.
No, 6 bags. For 99p.
Yeah, no, they're super cheap.
And I think that's like $1.50 or something in the States. I don't know. So, there was a story I wanted to say, but I can't. Oh yeah, remember. Yeah, I can. So I like my meat.
Beef.
Well done.
Okay.
I mean, really? I like to bite into a steak and have it crisp. I like the crunch because the flavors caramelize on the skin, especially the way I do it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So, quickly, what I do is salt, pepper, fry one side for 5 minutes, fry the other for 5 minutes, put it in the oven for 30.
What?
Yeah. That way, the inside.
You say for 30 minutes?
30 minutes. I just hear me out. Just hear me out. I sometimes have it in less. It depends how long you fry it on your pan. Because minutes. What it does, the outside in the oven caramelizes, so it gets nice and crispy. But when you chop, if you can do it right, when you chop it open, it's all the juices are inside. And it just, in the inside of it melts. So you've got the crunch and you've got all the juices. So I can say I've physically injured Dave with my words. He's on like 1 HP if it was a Pokemon battle. So
Down but not out.
back to my story. There's a all-you-can-eat Moroccan meat place in the city near me called Istanbul, and they do the meat medium to well done, so it's still got pink in the middle, but it's not raw.
Yeah,
and I can sit there. First time I went, and I shouldn't really
sit there.
I shouldn't admit this, but first time we went, we spent nearly 2 hours. Me and my uncle just sat there, just eating all the different meats.
Right, okay. I was going to say, I'm just sitting there in a restaurant, and I could just sit there some more.
Well, yeah, because the smells what are in the restaurant are fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
When you come down, we'll go.
Yeah. No,
it's not cheap.
I want to try the steak of yours.
It's not cheap, but it's fucking nice. The steak, it all depends how you like it. Because I cook the steak the way I like it, but I always go the one extra step to do it the way other people like it.
Like when you cook me some fucking fine ass steak, which is what you're calling it more or less.
I'm not calling it a fine ass steak. I'm calling it a fucking mess. I just like the flavors of it.
Say, do you know I call it dry and fucking dead.
Yeah,
dead and buried.
I'll what we'll do. A second. What we'll do is we'll get some thick steak cut from a butcher, and I'll cook it the way. We'll get some really nice steak, and then I'll do it the way I do it.
Should you have a cook-off?
I mean, we can do. I mean, we could record it as well.
But you've got to eat like raw meat, more or less.
I can't eat raw meat.
Not raw meat. It's cooked, just barely.
I can't do that. I can't stand the taste.
All right. Well, I'll make it a little bit more cooked than normal.
If you do it medium rare to well done.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Sure.
I told him I wasn't on. No, I forgot to sign out of a party earlier. One of my friends asked if I was on early, and I said I wasn't, and I forgot to sign out the party from last night.
And now it's just joined.
And yeah, I just had to mute my TV.
Going back to steak thing. So I can. There's such a snobbery around steaks, right? And you're probably going to think, well, you must eat like overcooked steak then. No, I don't. But I think that steaks are better, rarer, but they're just as nice. No, I won't say just as. They're decent cooked, but just, I don't know. I eat mine like fucking blue. I'm not even lying. And I don't mean just blue. I eat fucking straight up like blue. I've asked for it for blue. I've had it a few times. Quite nice. Find your picture as fucking.
No, you might as well walk up to the cow and just go.
I love that. No, I'm joking. I often cook mine like proper rare. Yeah, I don't know if I think I may overcook it from blue, but yeah, I have mine rare. I ask for steaks rare in restaurants and stuff. Lovely. See, my friend's just like you. He's only just come over to medium rare.
No, see, I have a problem. I don't like the texture of food.
Right.
I don't. That's why when I cook stuff for myself, I like to overcook it. because I can just put it in my mouth, 3 chews, swallow. I can't stand the texture. I can't eat slow. I've actually had to learn to eat slow for the reason to
Digest.
yeah, because I eat 1.5 meals a day.
Yeah.
So I have a main meal, then I have a snack, what is either leftovers from what I cooked fresh, or I'll have a bowl of cereals, or I'll have a salad wrap.
Yeah.
So I mean, God, I was nearly 25 stone at one point.
I can't believe that. 25 stone.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I'm not going to blame it on depression and shit like that, because that just makes me, it makes me feel like I shouldn't have let it get to me that bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, with my tonsils and everything, I mean, my eating's not been normal for fucking 11 years now. Maybe, no, 8 years, 9 years. But yeah, so I don't like texture food, so I started eating fast and faster and faster and faster, and it got to the point. I mean, it's like the other day. I made a. What the? Why do you keep?
Unimportant out.
This is what happens when you've got a monitor what don't come with a pissing controller. I mean, for £110, 120 quid, I expect a controller to come with it. So anyway, I had an egg and bacon wrap.
Yeah.
I sat down, and less than a minute, both wraps were gone.
So what, you just fucking
It would
pile
just-
in your face?
Each one with 2 bites.
Fucking hell, man. Your stomach was like hurt.
No, that's the thing. It's like I can drink no one of them fucking big cartons of orange juice you can get from
Sunny D.
no, the cardboard cartons.
Yeah.
I can drink 4 of them by myself within half an hour. I'm fine.
Mm.
I don't honestly know what's up with my stomach, because I can eat shit what makes people end up ill and have stomach aches, but me, I'm fine.
Do you ever eat the are they fiery Cheetos? What are they called? The spicy Cheetos.
Oh yeah, I can eat that.
Yeah, like because I think it's a little rapper. I can't remember his name. Little Zane, Little Sean.
I have no idea. I don't listen to.
But he
Carry on.
he basically like a bag or something, and then got really ill and was like hospitalized. I might have made that up. I swear that's true, but
Well, if it's true, he's a little bitch.
not Little Sean, not Little Zane, like his name, little bitch. Nah, but yeah, apparently they're like really acidic little bad.
When I was younger, I used to get into trouble for overeating. I mean, seriously, I used to go to a all-you-can-eat buffet and have 10 full plates, fucking stacked, and eat every single plate, and then go for pudding.
I used to do something similar to that, but I stayed skinny. That's weird.
Yeah, but I don't get affected by alcohol.
Yeah, you said before. Yeah.
So my metabolism works against alcohol.
I'm a lightweight.
So yeah, it just got to the point to where my back started hurting. I got out of bed. I thought, oh. So it was only until I picked up my nephew and I felt the top of my back pop.
Popping again. Fucking, you love popping.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, listen.
What?
Yeah.
Are your fucking knuckles?
No,
Jesus.
elbows.
What?
Elbows.
How did you make your elbows crack?
By falling off a bike and landing on both my arms and breaking both my arms at the same time.
Fuck me.
I can do it with my neck as well.
Yeah.
Listen.
Go on then.
I can do my nose.
I'm fucking concerned. No.
I can. I mean serious. Being serious.
Do it. Do
No,
it.
I honestly don't know if you'll hear this. Did you hear it?
What was that?
That was my nose.
The smallest click, but still, I know it'd be loud in real life. What
It's
you
not.
do? Put it aside.
Right. I don't know if I mentioned this in any of the videos. I think I did. I got jumped and I ended up seriously injured. And they said my nose wasn't broke, but I could feel it wasn't right. So I went like that with my fingers inside my nose, and it cracked and felt horrible. But but I can do my hands. This hand I broke.
Oh, you're fucking broken. How are you about? Like, what the fuck?
I can do my jaw as well.
That'll fuck me up. Oh, you're fucking disgusting.
I can do my legs, but only now and again.
Just fucking my knuckles, man.
I was in high school.
That's so horrible. Gone.
I was in high school and I dropped a pencil and leant down and all my body cracked. My neck all the way down to my back, my legs,
Spinal.
my arms, my fingers, just full body crack. And I just laid there because I just felt pure bliss. And
that's bliss, not blitz. That sounded like you said blitz.
No, bliss.
Fucking
so about time I thought, it's time to get up, time to sit back up. They had a sheriff, a school nurse, and a paramedic in the classroom.
Why? Why a fucking sheriff?
Because schools in America have got like a miniature sheriff office, just in case of shootings and shit. But yeah, they
Crazy.
like, do you need any medical attention? No. Why? Well, we're here because your teacher thought you broke your back or something because of the noise you made. All right. No, I just cracked all my body. I bent down and all my body cracked. Like, oh, okay then. Get that checked.
Okay, no, yeah. I'd still get it checked. I mean, that was high school. You're 27 now. I'd definitely get that checked.
I'm fine.
Especially with the fucking noises you were putting down the mic then. It was horrible. I'm never going to ask you to do it again. I don't think I'll be like, say we had like, I'll say to yours one time. You come right in my ear. I did just say that. You come over to my my ear. I can't fucking speak without sounding sexual, and you'll just be like cracking your bones. How the fuck does this not sound sexual? You'll be making all sorts of noises in my ear. I can't fucking do it. So I might as well just straight to the point. Ah, dear. It's fucking boiling in there. Do you think?
It is. Yeah. Our meeting has arrived.
Cool. Meeting. Should we end the podcast here for today?
Yeah, well, we'll sort this out and then we will try and do another video. If not, we'll get more done tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah, no problem.
Do you want to do the outro?
Let's do the outro. This has been the Dave and Josh Show. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all those good things. Once again, I am Dave.
And I'm Dave. No, I'm Josh. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and if you don't like us, still subscribe, but smash that dislike.
In a bit, guys. Cheers.
Ah.
Fuck's sake.
1 second.